of course you go green. So like during the day when I'm in here, this will like oscillate between 0 and 700.
Okay.
And like I have it at a pretty low bit rate, right? Like I have it, I think, set to max bit rate 2800. So like not something that should be super taxing.
Can you start up your task manager for me?
Yeah, you bet.
So typically, I just wanted to check just to see if your connection is fine. Because typically these will handle without a question, especially if you're the only one in here.
Yeah, now I mean, obviously I have my class normally.
Right.
And they might have a phone on or like.
But they're not streaming. They're not really using it most of the time.
No, right? Like it's not getting much bandwidth.
So.
And actually, even now, it's not showing a great. Oh, is that just because the second one there is not? Yeah, of course it's not doing it now. But like it's not subtle. Like it will spend most of its time at 0, like, and the connection will drop right out. Okay. And like if I'm on Wi-Fi and I go to load a YouTube video, it'll be like 320p and I'll get a few seconds and that buffers and a few seconds and it buffers.
Why don't you give that a shot? So I was going to mention if that was from your DSVN laptop, there's a good chance that the resources are maxed out.
Yeah, and this thing is this is tricked out. I've got like 64 gigs of RAM in here. I've like it's shouldn't be a
resource issue.
No, that's not to say it isn't, but it shouldn't be.
Yeah, you got quite the system set up.
It's nice. I'm lucky. The nice thing about being at a small school is we don't really have to share our space as much. I mean, not that we mind sharing the space, but it lets you kind of build your own arrangement, which is nice. Oh, boy.
Beginners do that really make them sound like a beginner. I know I did this stuff myself.
Now, the jerkiness is just because the Wi-Fi adapter isn't great for video, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, like I'm rock solid right now. But interestingly, again, it's still not showing a great...
What people do is they tend to baseball grip the neck of the guitar. Thumb over the...
But yeah, so like now it's just flawless, but during the day, it's like really, really bad. And again, like I know we're, busy high school and there's lots of kids in here. So is it just throttling down because of saturation on maybe like the whole school or something? Like, is everyone having this issue? I don't know.
I'm going to take, I wouldn't imagine so. Typically, I wouldn't expect, but I'll check that. I think we have logs of what your bandwidth would have been over the last while.
Oh, really? Oh, that's great.
Not yours specifically, but the school in general.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I can't imagine what a nightmare it must be. There's a lot of devices at any given time, I'm sure.
Well, and the board in general around 50,000.
At any given time. Wow, that's crazy.
But that's the entire board, right?
Right. Still, that's... So you must be... I mean, that's got to be the single biggest internet hog in the region, yeah? Because is the board all like one unified network? Like it's one provider, one pipeline?
Yes, no. So yes, we have one single provider. We used to funnel all of our traffic through the board office, which could make things very tricky with a single point of failure. Everybody goes down, right?
Right.
A couple of years ago, before COVID, we diversified. We have the same provider, but they're providing us a different method in which we leave the school. So now each school has a VLAN out through that provider. One goes to the Ed Center and one goes to the internet.
Oh, okay.
Still the same line, mind you.
But at least it gives you, at the other end, more points of failure.
Travel all the traffic back to the board office and then out, it goes out from the school.
Nice. Because, yeah, I'm rock solid now. In fact, I bet if I run a speed test now. But I'll run, like, so when that's happening, I'll run speed test and I will get, like, 0.8 MBS. Like, it's dramatic. And now, see, now we're golden for download. That's fantastic.
Okay, so I've got your ticket in my queue now. So the next time that happens, if you want to send me a Teams, whatever.
Oh, does that work? Yeah, that's... Oh, you just made my day saying you communicate on Teams. Email is. I'm bad with email. I get so many in a day.
Don't we all? Why is it?
Oh, now that, but I think that's probably just because it's prioritizing my stream, because my stream has been rock solid here.
What you will maybe notice is Teams is a pretty big hog.
Yes, and so I have found that I always shut down Teams when I am.
Good.
If I'm streaming, I don't run Teams. And if I am if I've got someone working remotely and I've got to be running the Teams meeting, then I don't try to stream to YouTube. I never try to do both at once.
That's probably the same.
But yeah, so sorry, what's your name again?
Don Anderson.
Anderson?
Anderson.
Perfect. Yeah, I will send you a message. Wow, I did not expect you guys to be this quick on the drop. That's great.
I was passing by and I had no reason not to stop.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. What's your zone? Are you board wide or are you?
Yeah, I'm bored.
Oh my God, this must just be crazy years for you guys.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Interesting is another word for it.
Oh, I bet.
So typically, like you have a regional tech, which I think is Jay.
Yeah, we have Jay.
So Jay kind of works with Paul.
Yeah.
And those two will work between Forty to Welland, and like it used to be Jay and Reg, now it's Jay and Paul.
Right.
They take care of the day-to-day stuff. I work more on networks and infrastructure.